So you went to the doctor today?
I had a doctor's appointment, yeah.
Well, he stayed home, but he showed his doctor his pecker by taking a picture of it with his phone.
No, just with the camera.
I had to use my health insurance has this WebMD where you can you have like video calls with a doctor, and it's like $20, and they can prescribe medication if you're sick or whatever, and they can like if they'll even say like, let me look in your throat, and you can go and they like you show them in the camera like what it is, but you can take pictures and stuff. And I did at one point have like really bad like jock itch rash on my like balls.
Oh,
and
no.
looking back, I took a picture of it, I submitted it. I'm like, it's doctors, like this image isn't gonna show up anywhere. And every time I open the app, I go to history to see if it like, after time they purge the information. Nope, there's just a picture of my rash covered nutsack.
Oh.
And it won't go away. It's like the same image there forever. I'm like, I can't delete it. I can't remove it from the system. It's like permanently been put into the medical system, this image of my nutsack. So
Palantir will find it, and they'll be like, this is proof of weapons of mass destruction in Iraq.
This is how all the nudes of those celebrities got leaked. This is the start of that. This is how the fappening happened.
They all submitted images for their doctors.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the fappening. I don't think Allison Brie was masturbating and then sent a video to her doctor. Hey, does this squirt look bad?
I think that's what it was. She's like, can you tell me, is this
Does
normal?
this squirt look diseased?
Is this normal? Is it supposed to look like that?
The doctor's like, turn around. Like, but the rash is on my chest. Just want to make sure you're healthy.
That's crazy. Jennifer Lawrence sent so many pictures of her asshole to her doctor and tits and pussy. It's like she had no other health issues other than her genitalia.
Well, she was like, I want to know if they're still there.
You think the fappening was like a medical event?
Yeah.
That's funny. I also do like the idea of them using the image of my balls. The Byron had using the image of my balls to justify a war and say there's weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. I would love to watch the news and have Trump like on the news talking about like how we need to go to war, and he pulls up an image of my nuts.
And he's like, right here.
They're big weapons of mass destruction. They're huge. They're swollen.
Hairy.
Covered in a rash.
As you can see from the picture, the Iraq is covered in hair.
I don't know if we should bomb Iraq or Irash because he has such a bad rash.
But don't worry, once we move the rash out of the way, we're gonna erect a very beautiful building. It's gonna be amazing. The Riviera of the nutsacks.
That sounds great. Well, you're listening to Working Crass Podcast. That's
My
Lauren.
rash was great. That was a good joke. I've been thinking of another joke. I was going to say like, hair.
Irash, Irash, Iran, Afghanistan.
Hairan.
Hairan is okay. That's as I was saying, thanks for listening to Working Crass Podcast. That's Lauren.
Konnichiwa.
I'm Joshua, and all the way from Irash is Byron calling in. He's out at war right now.
I'm on the scene.
On the front lines.
What's it like out there in Irash?
Smelly.
Mm-hmm. Is it a little bit sweaty?
Yeah, it's wet. Mm-hmm.
So
it's
you went to the
humid climate.
Yeah.
You went to the doctor for a genital issue as well.
No,
it
wasn't for that. No, and I'm not gonna say what it was because of doctor-patient confidentiality.
He's having a sex change. It was a consultation.
There are some changes I want to make.
you're the one sending all of the images of Jennifer Lawrence and Allison Brie to your doctor because you go, these are the boobs I want. The fappening is actually because of you.
He
I
said,
want to look like this.
he goes, you think this would look good on me?
I'm pretty sure
What?
I'd
You're
look nice.
naked. I don't know.
You think I'd look good in these titties? That's funny. Well, fine. He doesn't want to tell us what medical ailments he has. I wouldn't either.
It was honestly, it was just for ADHD stuff. I have to do like check in every few.
Yesterday, I said I was going to go to the ER, and then I didn't.
What for?
Because my
Hair?
heart... For hair.
Yeah, for his hair. It was a hair
My hair's
emergency.
growing.
My hair hurts.
Ow!
Ow! Ow!
You go,
One hair.
you show up in the emergency room and you go, it hurts, and then you pull it out.
Yeah,
Where
definitely.
they have to find the one hair that hurts and pull it out.
Yeah.
We should do a video where we take you to like a hair salon, and as they cut your hair, you just go.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be a great prank.
Mhm.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I just saw this guy that does pranks on TikTok, and I was sending my
He's a prankster.
oh dude, he's a prankster. Let me see if I can find them, and I'll send them over to my computer here. But this guy's like going around showing these images to homeless people, but the images are like these like brain rot memes that like make no sense at all. And he's just sending them to people. Let's see. Here, I got one here. Let me send it to my desktop. You ever pull a prank?
Prank. Yeah, in college once we took we like stole people's mattresses from their dorm, and then we like took it around campus. Took pictures of it like all over campus.
Wasn't that like a rape store? Wasn't that
Yeah,
like a
that you were me tooing people
We
on your
were-
campus.
We were mattress boys. Yeah. We were before Mattress Girl made it cool.
Ahead of the curve.
I see. That makes sense.
Yeah, you were also falsely accusing people. Didn't it turn out that like her whole
Yeah.
the mattress girl story was all like made up, or
She was
at
like,
least
yeah.
it wasn't. It was like
She kept texting him,
yeah,
being like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
want you, you know.
yeah.
I think she was just a little
She left
scorned,
out some details to manipulate the
for sure.
the optics of the situation.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was a photogenic mattress, though. Bet she was comfortable in her lectures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just could lay down, take a nap.
Yeah.
All right, here is this prank that I wanted to show you. Or not prank. I guess it's somewhat of a prank.
It's just static.
Can you see it now?
No, I see static.
Huh. Let's try this again.
It is kind of cool looking, though.
Yeah, I know. There we go.
Oh,
All right.
I
so,
still see static around.
yeah, you'll see the static around. That's our background. Our background is just static.
Is that what you choose?
I chose static. I'll put our logo up there too.
Oh, because of the radio tower? Because radios give static?
There you go. You're putting it
getting
together.
it. You're getting
Putting
it.
it together, putting it down, taking what you're getting me, putting it down.
Fuck, man. The fuck? Man, what the fuck you showing me? What you kind of feet with a bird and shit? I'm already upset. What you got next? Ain't that a bitch? Oh, okay, okay. Damn, okay, hold on, bro. I think I ain't getting the message. Okay, damn, ain't that a bitch? Oh, okay, I know what you're
I
saying.
get it. Yeah, I see
Fuck
what you're
you,
doing.
man. It's a weird shit. You trying to say I look like
I love the He's not saying a word to him.
Yeah,
He just
he's
walks
just
up and
showing
shows
him.
him pictures. Now, this could all be an act. I went to this guy's page. Some of these are like, some of the guys he shows, it like feels like they're acting. This guy's the best at acting, though, I'll tell you that. I just love looking at these pictures that are meaningless and going, I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I get it. Get it?
Motherfucker. You one weird motherfucker, dude. Fuck. Man, fuck you. Who's that motherfucker? Damn, fuck you. What else you got?
What else do you got?
It's a bitch? Who that? Hey, man, I don't want to see that bullshit. Hey, but let me keep this motherfucker.
Let me hang that up in my alley.
Hey, but let me keep this motherfucker.
I like the cat one.
That's crazy. If that's a real prank, it's a good prank. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Harmless.
It's harmless to show homeless people a bunch of just images that they don't understand.
But the only thing is they might take it like out of control. All of a sudden it's this big conspiracy, and then they're talking about there's one guy in Kentucky started showing me pictures of a human with a cat head.
Yep. And so I punched him.
Mm-hmm.
I beat the living shit out of him because I'm homeless and crazy.
And so they keep saying they keep talking about these reptilians, but it's really just feline Indians.
Do you know about
And
the
birds with feet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about the loop puncher?
No.
Have you heard of the loop puncher, Lauren? You've heard of it because
Yeah,
I've
you
sent
showed
things.
it. You showed it to me, and I'm pretty sure I have seen that guy.
He just goes around and punches people in the loop?
There are a few people that go around and punch people in the loop. It's kind of a thing that a couple homeless people are now getting famous for doing. So, if you can get TikTok famous, just punching some chick in the loop. But yeah, here in Chicago in the loop, here I'll show you some stuff about him here. Let me share this tab with you.
I have some thoughts. I have some predictions.
Lauren, what would you do if you got like punched? Like you're walking home and you got punched.
I would say farewell, sweet world.
Well, she
This
was
is the
Well,
end.
goodbye. All right.
well. That lady, I was not expecting a white lady.
No, she's not the puncher. She's the image behind her is the puncher, and she'll talk about him.
Oh,
I'll confess, I haven't watched this, but it seemed like she was explaining who the guy is. So we'll see. Maybe we watch this and it's a complete dud. We'll find out. And we need audio. Sorry. I'm a
If you look-
bad
if
predictor.
you live in
Classic
Chicago and
working
you haven't heard
Crass.
of the loop puncher, you need to be aware of this. This man has been going around punching people. I've seen both men and women reportedly saying they've been punched, and this man has been in and out of jail but keeps getting released because of, I think it's a safety act. I've heard he's been around the loop, obviously. I've heard he's been at Belmont Station, riding the trains, red, brown line. I heard he flashed people with his private.
Now, I love the music so far.
Mhm.
I'm a badass motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like his intro music for wrestling.
Doom, 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 and he comes out and socks you. I'm so scared for Lauren walking home on her own because there's apparently some of these women who have been punched. There's some that have their skull cracked because they're tiny women
Yeah.
and there's these huge guys. And then so all of this, I found out about this actually a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, because I noticed that people were posting about this a lot. There's look out for this guy. He's downtown. He's punching women. He's been released multiple times. I'll actually show you. Here is his
Instagram?
no, here's a couple mug shots of him. He's already been arrested a few times, but
Oh my
here's the thing,
gosh.
like she said, the safety act, the
They
the
just
one that
keep
we
releasing him.
of course, the
This guy loot. Oh, I thought it said loot exposure to a child,
no,
but it says as cited.
as cited.
But
Unfortunately.
still, I mean, that's
Yeah.
this is crazy.
This is
Okay,
insane.
now that more videos are going around, there's actually a video of this guy who they're calling the South Loop puncher. He's going around on different trains and punching women and harassing women. and it's actually the same guy who harassed me, because I saw a screen grab of the video, and he's wearing the same exact yellow shirt. He's like holding his.
Yeah, he apparently wears the same yellow shirt all the time. Now keep in mind this isn't the only guy. Like I've seen videos of different people like punching like women.
Well, I
too,
wonder
like,
who voted for the Safety Act.
this is the thing. It's like, okay, there was plenty of people at the time when they had the Safety Act going like, hey, doesn't this like explicitly say it's releasing violent criminals out into the streets of Chicago? Isn't
And
that
it's called
like
the Safety Act?
that's kind of crazy? And people go, will you shut up, Nazi bigot,
You racist.
alt-right fucking crazy lunatic? It's
then-
the Safety Act. It keeps us safe. And then like cut to your face is bleeding and you're posting a
Your
TikTok and
skull
like,
is fractured.
yeah,
well-
why did I get hit? Why would this happen? And then every video is women saying, why would they arrest him and then let him free over and over?
No,
I
you,
don't-
you it's
And then
good-
she's
it's
taking
good.
pic-
It's good that he's punching people. It's good, and you should be thanking him. You should be grateful that this man is punching you.
Yeah, because he could be punching people in jail.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But he's out here
But
punching
now
people
he's
like
out
you.
in the free
He's
world.
educating you.
Mhm.
That's right.
He's
And all these-
educating you so that you can decenter yourself and he can be centered.
You need to decenter your whiteness for a moment and
Yeah.
realize that it's a black man's privilege to walk around and punch a white woman in the face.
It's his freedom of speech.
Now, okay, this
my
is
It's freedom of
speech.
reach.
Oh, okay.
It's freedom, of reach with his arm.
Freedom
And
of
his hand.
Halo reach. That doesn't make sense. I just want to throw a Halo reference in there. Gotta get my classic Halo reference in.
and that's your working crass Halo,
Halo
reference.
reference.
from-
Sponsored by Doritos.
and
These
Mountain
girls-
Dew.
Okay, I've been trying to make this joke for a while. Let me say it.
Okay,
Okay,
say it.
say it.
I was waiting for permission. These girls, they get their skull fracture and they're taking pictures of it and sending it to their virtual doctor, and their virtual doctor's like, "Now turn around and take your panties off."
We waited for that.
It would have been way better if I
You're right.
if I would have just interrupted the lady on the podcast. Like,
Hey, you could always interrupt her by punching her. Next time, do it
Yep.
here. You can just punch her.
I'm gonna call a motion for the bylaws, Chicago bylaws. Only people with hats can vote. Well, I guess girls wear hats, don't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of girls that wear hats.
Maybe
That's
we
the
shouldn't
thing
make
is
that
like,
law.
all you think that would help if like, okay, only the people wearing hat, because you're wearing a hat right now. You go, hey, if only the people who wore hats voted, the world would be a better place. But all those people that you don't want to vote, like blacks and women, I know who you're talking about. The thing is like they can put on a hat and then they're all voting. So that's the problem.
My hat. Only people with my hat can vote.
That's just fascism, Byron. That's just you decide
Yeah.
everything.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I wouldn't consider it fascism to me. If I'm making the decisions, I don't think it's fascism.
I believe it was Hitler who
What we
says,
have right
No.
now
whoever
is
wears the hat is the decision maker.
Well, you don't understand. This is Hatler we're dealing with.
yeah.
Got a little Adolf Hitler over here.
Well, really, let's think about it this way. What we really have right now is fatsism.
What's that?
A bunch of fat people voting.
It's not fascism, it's fatsism. Oh my God.
They
that is
keep
too
voting
funny.
these McDonald's in.
Let's see here.
I
So
actually like McDonald's, so it is what it is. I'm okay with them.
I noticed the guy's name in the mugshot.
is Derek Rucker.
What was the name of the lead singer of Hootie and the...
Darius Rucker.
Oh,
And
okay.
I've already gone through this in my research, my extensive research. Just wanted to make sure that the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish. By the way, every one of these posts where people are like, "Look out for Derek Rucker. He's like punching people." It's like the top comment is like, "Hootie's out there punching people."
Yeah, I was like, what is that the guy's name? It's good to know that I wasn't the only one that
Yeah, no, you're not the only
was like,
one.
And then watch like
wanted to
someone he like punches a random girl in the face. And by the way, these last two girls, they probably could use a punch in the face. I think it might help them.
Because she's black. That's what you're
No,
saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That is not
That's
what I'm saying.
clearly what you're
The
saying.
first girl wasn't black.
You're right. But she deserves it because she's a woman.
No, that's also not what I'm getting at, actually, but funny.
I'm gonna just say I disavow. I disavow. I don't think we should be punching anybody.
Nah, they deserved it.
But you're gonna have like a Daniel Penny situation here too. Maybe they'll call it a Daniel Nickel.
I think Daniel Dime is more like it.
Maybe.
All right, here we'll keep going with this.
Hands in his
Holding
hand.
his pants.
Disgusting. It's literally the same guy. So keep your eyes peeled. Apparently he's going around like punching women. I don't know if there's multiple of them, but this particular guy here is the guy who harassed me literally a week ago, Wednesday. The ladies out there, like, carry a weapon if you need to. I'm not saying like, you know, I don't know. Just carry a weapon. Make sure you always have something on you to keep yourself safe. I'm not sure if this guy's like.
All women should carry a quarterstaff on the train.
That is
I
Yeah, good
decree.
advice. Yeah.
that is true.
Excuse me, ma'am. Where's your quarterstaff? You're not allowed on this train.
Yeah, if you get good at the quarterstaff, that would block a punch, and it would be surprising.
And an excellent weapon to use in a subway train because it's narrow, so you can just.
All right, let's see this. See, that's in Walking Over, kind of like by House of Blues ish,
Yeah.
where we were recently.
Yeah.
And then there's this guy who, well, first here's this like CTA security bulletin. Look out for loop puncher. That image of him is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oops, did I do that? Shit, I didn't
You
mean to
could-
punch you.
They should have just taken his two eyes and made them the two O's in loop.
They like did like a stylistic like image look loop puncher. That's funny. All right, this guy claims that he like sees this guy all the time. He goes, I be seeing him under the train. He not even like that. So let's find out. Is this guy like that?
Not even like-
Let's find out in this video. We'll see.
Follow this nigga out there that be punching niggas for his ass. I don't know nothing. Hey, for you be punching motherfuckers, for you not even like that, little bro. Punch me. On beat, punch me.
Man, he ain't even like that.
He kind of looks like Shaquille.
Does he?
A little bit, yeah. And I don't mean that
Because he's black.
no. He does legit. He's big. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
I hope that guy represents him in his next court case.
Mhm.
So,
He
Your
don't be
Honor,
like
he,
that.
he didn't punch me.
He don't be like that.
He didn't punch me.
And what's annoying too is that like all these women that like voted for like this or like were in support of the Safety Act then will go around and be like, and white men are the dangerous, violent
The
ones.
most dangerous.
Yeah.
I
I don't feel safe on a subway train with a white man on there and me, you know. And it's like the thing is, I'm actually not trying to make this a race thing. It's just like it's very annoying that like that's where
black
they.
people.
It
Byron is really
know-
brought the race card in today.
Oh, you know how there was that thing that was going around a while ago that was like, they were asking women, would you rather come upon a bear in the woods
Or a
or
black guy
or a
in the
man? And they were all like, I choose
They
the
don't
bear.
go
I
hiking,
choose the bear.
Josh.
I choose the bear.
Yeah.
The new thing should be, would you rather come across the loop puncher or a bear?
Mm. They go the loop puncher because he's safe because he's a man of color.
Mm-hmm. He just wants to share his struggle with me.
It's an honor to be punched by a man of color.
Well, it's
Um,
like this kind of thing happening, especially after the Irina thing, is just
mhm.
like, golly,
Well,
man, that's just it's scary. Like, I mean, it's legitimately just like,
yeah. Well, here's the okay. Well, this is when I saw this, when I discovered this, was when Trump announced that he was going to send the National Guard here.
mhm.
And so and I need to get off TikTok, but I'm on the like Chicago TikTok. Like I get like all of the like Chicago and like Chicago related like TikToks and stuff. When
Mhm.
they when he announced that, every single TikTok is a white woman in Lincoln Park or like at North Street Beach or some nice touristy area, and they go, I don't know what he's talking about with all the crime. It's perfectly safe to me. We don't need the National Guard here.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're at like what, Lincoln House? What's the one that's all the way up at the top of that building? Like you're like literally at the nicest, most expensive.
Yeah.
What's that steakhouse that everyone goes to that's like really you're at like Prime. Like or you're like at this insanely like rich ritzy place
Mhm.
that of course there's no crime there. That's where they that's where they actually send a police presence. There's no police presence in certain like areas of the city where there is a bunch of crime. And that's where they're talking about sending. Now, I don't know. I always said it's gonna be super performative if they do send the National Guard, and they'll send them to the Loop, and it won't like help anything. They won't send them to the neighborhoods that actually need help. But I think I stand corrected on that because I've seen videos lately of them like on the South Side walking like in huge groups through like neighborhoods that are like
Wow.
have big crime problems, and the crime problem disappeared because there's huge like swarms of police presence there. So
Well, you're not going to stop me from putting out TikToks from my room at the Ritz-Carlton because I can tell you from my room there is no crime and no need for the National Guard.
but this is the problem with it is I saw these videos around like right after. So it
Yeah.
went from, look, there's no crime here. We have no crime problem. Actually, Trump is a fucking idiot. Actually, he's like dumb. And so he doesn't even know about our city. Our city is safe and I'm safe in it every single day.
I
And then
only
the
get
next
punched
video
a
is like,
little bit.
I just got punched in the face and my skull is cracked.
Yeah.
How could this happen? Like take down one of those videos, pick one and take it down.
Yeah.
Because you look like
Yeah.
a total hypocrite. But yeah, really, really, really insane. Clearly there's a bit of a crime problem now.
How could white men do this? Why didn't white men stop this?
You get punched in the face and your skull is cracked by like a scary black dude downtown. You're like, how could white men do this to me? Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, man, someone should take. Have you ever seen that like meme or graphic that has like all of the pictures of like every mass shooter like ever, and includes the gang related mass shootings too? So it is like a very dark picture. Someone should take it and like bump the exposure, like literally like invert it and be like, see, they're all white. See, every mass shooter is white. It's just
You
a obviously
turn it to black and
inverted
white
image.
picture, and then you invert the colors.
Yes. It's like the most obvious inverted image you've ever seen. That's hilarious. That would be so much fun.
What would you do if you got punched?
What would I do if I got punched?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that I would have like an anger like fit, and I would do something stupid. Like I would try to
Really?
fight back, or like I think in a moment like that I lead with my anger, which is bad. And
No, it's not. I totally disagree with you, dude.
I don't
Totally
know.
disagree.
I think it could get me killed, and I'm not that
Absolutely,
kind.
but
I'm not
I
that
ain't
kind of
going
person.
down without a dang fight.
That's how I feel on the inside.
I'd rather go down like that than dying at 88.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I agree. I just don't want. I don't want to like
Go
get
down a
in some.
hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
I just don't want to like lose my cool over something that I didn't need to lose my cool over, and then like get in a situation where I'm, hospitalized or dead.
So you get punched and then you turn into the Joker.
I don't know, man. There's there's days where like I'm if I'm in that like an already like frustrated, angry mood, stressed or anything like that, if somebody like kind of cuts me off with their car and I'm like trying to cross the street, I'm kind of like I want to like fucking punch or kick your car or like scream at you, and I'm walking away going,
Yeah.
my go-to word is faggot, and it shouldn't be, and that's wrong. But my go-to word in my head is you fucking faggot. Like, I don't know why. And it shouldn't be, and that's wrong. And I say that to our listeners. I understand, and I need to fix it, and I'll work on it.
We forgive you, Josh.
Thank you, Lauren. Do you forgive me?
I forgive you.
Thank you. See, everyone in my life forgives me, so I'm gonna keep saying it.
He only calls me that sometimes.
But it's true with you. No, dude, I have like a rage, and it comes out a lot with like pain. Like if you ever see me stub my toe.
Oh yeah. I'm the same. Lauren can attest that if I like hit something, I like cannot help but like whatever that thing was that hit me, I slam it. Like I get really, really, really bad. I was cleaning the litter box. I hit my elbow and my funny bone on the door, and I just took that door and went, "You motherfucker!" And I like slammed the door. I don't know why. The door doesn't have a mind. The door didn't do it to me. I did it to myself. But there's just something
you had to
about
teach it a lesson. You want to see how that feels?
Yeah, take that door. I don't know. Yeah, there is something about like the
One
reaction
time I got
from
pinched
pain
by
is
my
really-
girlfriend, and I threw her down the stairs. I said, "Don't ever dang pitch me again."
You pinch me, I kill you.
An eye for an eye, and the whole world is blind.
And I'm happy about it.
And I'll make the world blind.
The whole world is blind unless you got a hat. You gotta have a hat so you could see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
No, I think I would. You're right in that. Yeah, if you like fight back, there's a chance you could really be like murdered or hospitalized or like permanently hurt.
Yeah.
But I just can't. Like, it's an honor thing, dude. And
Yeah.
I think like that's how I see it. If someone just sucker punches me like that,
Yeah.
no way am I just gonna like let it happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm probably gonna look.
And I'm like a raccoon in that. I'll be like, "Oh, you let the raccoon out of the bag now.
Claws are out.
Claws are out. The rabies is on."
I'm gonna bite you. You punch
You look
me.
like a piece of trash to me.
You bite me. You punch me. I bite you. All right. Took me too long to get that out.
I probably would bite. Like, I'd be so crazy I would bite people. Absolutely. I like when I was a kid, and if I ever got in like which didn't happen often, but when I would get in fights, I was like ferociously.
Yeah.
And not saying I won every fight or anything, because I didn't, but like biting, scratching, I would punch and shove and wrestle and stuff. And by the way, I'm surprisingly good on the ground. Like,
You've told me
I
this too.
am. It is not like I am squirmy, dude. I'm the scrappy guy. It's not easy.
He thrives in trash piles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if I got punched, I'd look at the guy first and go, "Is he bigger than me or not? Is he what race is he?"
You're like, "Please be Asian. Please be Asian."
Well, I was gonna say that actually. You kind of read my mind. I was gonna say that out loud, and then I thought, like, no, they know kung fu. I can't.
I thought about that too. I was like, maybe not actually.
I'm like, no. They would definitely like know some martial art that I don't know.
They'd
Even
be like, calculate my chances of success here.
I would literally be like, "Oh, he's small and scrawny. I can take him." And then he goes, "Yeah, like this calculated."
He does the 5-finger death punch.
Oh, you think you sneak up on me? Oh, chaka. Oh my god.
Well, that's why like take a martial arts
He's
class.
the roop puncher.
Okay, yeah, I get it. That was dumb.
But
Taking a martial art though will help you because like,
Yeah.
you develop some confidence that like you could hold your
defend
own.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also that's part of the thing. Like if you know you have that in you that like you could explode, typically, especially if you're having a bad day, your people are going to be able to kind of just see that you're like don't mess with me, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's why this guy is punching girls because
Mhm.
it's like, you know, as much as they want to say women are as strong as men or whatever, it's just not true. And he knows that it's cowardly. He's a coward, you know. He knows that if he punches a girl, she's probably not going to hit him back.
Yeah.
And it's easy for him.
Yeah. I mean, Lauren, if you got punched, you're so small and tiny. I just feel like you would fall to the ground immediately.
I'd actually disintegrate into dust.
How would you defend yourself in that? I guess
She
you
like
could,
flies through the window and like
Lauren. If anybody is attacking you,
The
at
force
all,
is so strong it just like moves me 3 cities over
yeah.
you
Well, I
end up
gotta
in,
fly to New York to pick her
like a
up.
comet.
you
Yeah.
fly to Australia.
You could use Lauren as a weapon, though. You get punched, you like just grab Lauren and
swing her around like a bat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Though it might feel more like a pool noodle to them. My back.
Lauren, if anybody's attacking you, you should just immediately start talking about state capitals and like, or start talking about like the state budget or like anything. Just start yapping, and they'll stop. I promise you, they'll get off you and they'll stop beating you.
Well, like there's also
Give me an example, Lauren. Start talking about the state
Yeah.
budget, and I'm beating you up, and you go, "What are you gonna say?"
Well, the corporate fund. Well, that's actually that's the Chicago budget, but maybe we should talk about the general revenue fund,
Oh,
and then we
God.
have to.
I
you
give
explode,
up.
your brain explodes.
Beep, 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 beep.
I literally just named the funds. I didn't talk about really anything of substance.
You know,
but I guess that's enough.
Speaking of bears and woods, and I think this strategy would work for men in trains too. But I always had this idea that like if I was ever getting attacked or a bear was like running at me in the woods,
Yeah.
I'm gonna run right at that bear. I'm running right at him, and 2 things are gonna happen. Like that bear is gonna be like, "What is this guy's crazy?" And he's gonna turn around and run away, or he's gonna be like, "I could take this guy," and then right the last second, and then I keep going straight because bears are big.
Bears
If
are
you
big.
don't know this, bears are big. They're big animals. It's gonna take them some time to make a full 90-degree turnaround, 180-degree turnaround.
Yeah.
And by that point in time, I'll turn around, see if he's still following me. Then I'll turn right back around, run right back at it, and then do the same thing until I wear it out. Because we are endurance creatures, humans. So this strategy I would apply also to humans, but in a different kind of way. You see someone crazy on a train, well, out crazy them. Run at them with your craziness, right?
Yeah.
You know, bear's running after you, you run right at it. A crazy man's being crazy towards you, you be crazy right back at him. And it's unlikely that he's going to want to pick a fight with someone that's like, I'm just going to... Like,
So you fight
would
crazy.
you
with
mess
crazy.
with someone doing that?
No, absolutely not.
I'll scratch the demons out of you. Like, stuff like that, man. That's what's going to do it. That's my defense mechanism.
But it might rile them up even more.
Because I'm thinking of like, okay, well, two things. I'm having two thoughts here. One is I'm having a thought of Byron teaching this to somebody, like teaching a class of people like about this, and then the cut to them out on their own on a train, guys going crazy. I'll fucking kill you. They go crazier. They run at him, and he just socks them hard, and they fall right down immediately. They have all the confidence of crazy. Like, all right, I'm gonna fight crazy with crazy. Here I go. Ooh, and they just get knocked the fuck out for one punch hit the ground. Hilarious. But what was my other thought about this? Well, I already forgot.
That
The Bears?
the guy is harassing somebody completely different, and then Byron's in the back of the train and just starts going crazy too.
Mhm.
It's like a distraction.
Oh my god.
Or yeah, Lauren, if you don't want to get punched, then maybe you should be doing the punching.
Yeah.
And that guy might be like, "Oh, this person's on my team."
Okay, this is my other thought. So you're talking about two crazy people here, right? Like, let's go back to the bear. Okay, you're a human being, and there's a bear, and you see him running at you, and you go, you know what? Instead of running away, I'm gonna start running at him. Well, keep in mind, this bear looks at you as like a tiny creature, right? Think about yourself if you were to hunt tiny creatures all the time. Like, think about like a Lauren-sized creature that you like attack and kill all the time. Like, you regularly, once a week, you like attack and kill a tiny woman like Lauren. Okay. Then think one day you're running to attack and kill. You're like, I'm gonna attack and kill this one, and then that one starts running back at you. Are you gonna be scared, or are you gonna be go, awesome, now this one's gonna be fun? And then you just rip and I would go, oh, this one wants to play, huh? Well, I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah, I'll play.
I'll play.
Well, here's the thing. Think
I'll
about it this
play.
way, dude.
Hey,
Think
I'm
about it this
scrappy on
way.
the ground.
I'm scrappy on the
I'm
ground.
I'm
And that's
scrappy.
a big benefit to me because you ripped my legs off.
That bear is gonna get. He's gonna be like, "I got you down the ground," and be like, "Really?
Didn't know how scrappy I was, huh?
You can't get my keys out of my hand, can you?"
Why does he want your keys? I bet that bear can't get my keys.
Yeah, he might kill me. He won't get my keys though.
You can kill me, but you can't have my keys.
Oh, I was gonna say something.
No, I need to learn how to earthbend like Toph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not real though.
Yeah, that's fake. So you got to figure something out that's real that you can do.
Okay, I'll airbend. I'll airbend. Byron's
Josh.
scrappy on the ground. I'm scrappy in the sky.
Okay. All right. Josh, what I was gonna say is that to your analogy, I want you with your cats, right?
Uh-huh.
You're just like petting your cat. You can like go up and approach your cat, pet it, and whatever. You kind of hunt your cats, right? You're like, you want some affection from your cat, so you like go after them, right? Now imagine that cat comes at you with a ferocity of 1,000 suns. They're just going after you.
Okay.
That would terrify you.
Yes. Yeah. After a couple scratches, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're going for your eyes. They're biting your
Yeah.
nipples. They're
The
pulling your
kind of the
hair.
best way to stop
They're
them would be
pulling
to
your tail.
scare them back, right? I guess.
Well, I'm saying I'm the cat in this scenario.
I think
You're the bear. I'm the cat in this scenario. If my cat was doing that to me, R.I.P. I don't have a cat anymore, R.I.P. But if my cat were doing that to me, I'd run in the bathroom and lock the door because cats can sometimes open doors. Just like if I was running at that bear and he got scared, started running away from me and tried to climb a tree, I could climb that tree too, bear. Though I'm better on the ground, so I'd probably just stay on the ground.
No, I think my best defense mechanism is just to run away because my skill set is weaving in tight spaces in crowds and doing it very
couldn't run
quickly.
You couldn't run from me.
I don't know. It's hard to keep up with her, and I'm as a big guy. I'm like I can't squeeze through people when you're in a crowd. If you get a crowd, she can get through a crowd quick and easy because they don't even see her. She's not at head height. She's at like dick and butt height. She can like
Exactly.
literally just like
Exactly.
zigzag through people in a way that I cannot get around people.
Yep.
You should have seen me in 7th grade football as a running back. Okay.
I can
Don't matter to
squeeze
me
through
if it's a
people's
crowded
legs and they
street,
don't even know.
I like how this turned into me chasing Lauren.
I could catch
would-
you.
I'd just run right through the crowd. Can't tackle me down.
I scurry in between people's legs. They can't even feel me.
You couldn't see that. I just squeezed my legs.
Oh man. Well, I think one of the things that would help if in self-defense is to, make sure that you're, eating healthy and eating well and, treating your body right.
Yeah. Peak physical health.
Peak physical health. That's going to help if you're ever, in one of these situations. And so
Yeah.
Avoid
that's
Tylenol.
avoid Tylenol. Well, you're really going right into what I want to talk about here.
I knew where you were going with this.
We really have to watch all of these chemicals that we're putting in our body. But some people have an issue with that. Right now RFK is out there fighting the good fight and, trying really hard to, make sure that, food is healthy for children. But there's a big problem with that. And we like the color. So food makers are phasing out artificial dyes. The problem with it is Americans love the color.
Yeah.
This is quite literally, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaking this, but is this NPR's argument against removing artificial dyes from food? Well, here's the thing though, is people like the color.
Joshua,
like
they're
the
foods
color.
of color. They're foods of color.
They are foods of color.
We have to respect
FOCs.
it.
They're Fox.
Under pressure from Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., in some states, major food brands are pledging to phase out synthetic dye from snacks, candy, and cereals. Kraft, Heinz, Nestle, Campbell's, even Mars says it will
Campbell's.
Yeah, Campbell's says they will try. Even Mars says it will try a naturally colored version of M&Ms, and they're spending millions to keep shoppers from noticing the switch to natural dyes, striving for vibrancy and saturation to match the old look, bright and vivid. Is the investment of time and money to make natural colors look less so worth it? So,
Well, what color would Mars be if there were no artificial colors on it?
so here's the mental gym. Wait, what? What color would what be?
Mars.
Not Mars, Mars, the candy company.
Never seen them.
You ever
They're
had
not
a
in
Mars
America.
bar?
They aren't in America. You tell me the last time you saw a Mars bar in America.
I ate a Mars bar today.
No, you did not. You
I
lying,
did, and I bought it
you
at
lying sack of raccoon. You
I
are a
bought it at
liar. No
Eckerd's.
way, dude. Eckerd's? That doesn't exist here either.
I bought it at Eckerd's. I bought a Mars bar at Eckerd's.
What is Eckerd's? That's like an old closed down store, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a pharmacy. It's an old pharmacy.
Wow.
It was like before we had CVS and Walgreens.
Yeah, they should have had a better name.
I have a
But
great
never
Eckerd
seen
story.
one. No way.
Well, I guess it's like my family talks about it all the time. It's not that great, but I was a little kid. We go into Eckerd's. My mom is like getting, I think she was getting like film developed where you had to like every time you took photos with those old cameras, you had to go like to the pharmacy to get the film developed. And so she's picking it up, and there's like a door to the cashier, just like a tiny little flap door, and there's a little hole where the hinge to the door is. And I'm a little boy, and I'm just standing there, and I go, oh, my finger would fit in that hole. So I just like put my finger right in that hole. And then my mom is like, all right, we got it, let's go. And I'm like, okay. And we like walk away, and I'm like tucking my finger, and it's stuck in this hole. And I just start like panicking. I go, it's stuck. My finger's stuck. I'm gonna be here forever. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And so
And a bear's running at you.
no.
Yeah.
Derek Rucker is just charging at me.
He's like, I'm from Deckard's. Deck her.
Welcome to Deckard's. And so the cashier guy goes and gets like oil or something to like lube up my finger and take it out of the hole. And
And from that point on, you were like, I like lube.
I like lube. And as we were leaving, I asked my mom, "Am I gonna be on the news for that?" She's like, "No." Anyway, okay, that's the whole story. So okay, let's go back to this mental gymnastics of this thing, because really what they're saying here, they're saying, okay, RFK Jr. wants to remove synthetic dyes. Now, we all agree that removing synthetic dyes is probably a good thing, but we need to put RFK right up to near the top to remind you that we're against anything that he does. Now, removing dyes, maybe that's a good thing, but actually what he's doing is he's forcing all of these companies to spend more money to make the colors brighter because people like colors. So in reality, RFK is actually wasting a bunch of money, and we should not remove food dyes. Is this not the argument that we should not remove food dyes because it then costs too much to keep things bright and vibrant? I think it should be, hey, maybe we don't need things bright and vibrant, but we should still remove the food dyes. Like,
yeah. Well, go back real quick. Go to the last slide. I'm just curious. I forgot what that one said.
it was just the title.
So here's what's super annoying. Now, I don't know what the rest of it's going to be, but like go to the next slide here.
Okay. Hold on.
The fact that the main thing here, they've said nothing about the health effects of these artificial dyes.
Oh, no.
Nothing about them. Not yet, at least. And maybe they don't. But all they're talking about is how this is going to cost more money for the company. So NPR's capitalist now, I guess.
Oh, yeah. We need to save money for these companies.
It's like, how out of, like, how insane are you that, like, you're going to just talk about how this is hurting big food brands and not even mention the negative health effects of these dyes?
Well, it does trickle down to consumers. It's going to be more expensive to buy your Mars bars and your M&Ms and your Nestle.
That's fair, but again, I don't think we really
It's
need...
already expensive.
It is already
It's
expensive.
going to be even more expensive.
And also, though, does it need to be like... Do we really like bright colors that much? Like, who gives a shit? Yeah, like I'm like, if the food looks a little more dull, if you go to Europe, that's what the food looks like too. Like, that's part of the thing, and then you feel better when you eat it. Like, I'm sorry, your food's not going to be bright and colorful. Here's
Trix got trounced.
Here's how Trix got trounced. 10 years ago, General Mills made a splashy pledge to remove artificial dyes from cereal and release Trix colored naturally with fruits and vegetables. I actually don't believe what Trix was colored naturally with vegetables.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
I guess maybe they used vegetables to create the colored dye.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. But I'm like, flavored like vegetables? No, that can't be.
It's broccoli Trix.
Broccoli Trix. The new version was duller in color than the original and missing the bluish puffs, and many shoppers hated it. One man told the Wall Street Journal the new Trix was basically a salad now, as people took to social media and the news to complain.
Well, if the one man said it, it must be true.
Yeah.
General Mills capitulated and brought back the original Trix, artificial dyes and all. I just want to say, then that's the people that you should be writing an article about how crazy they are, not RFK Jr. Write the article about how crazy people are, that they need to boycott their food needs to be bright. Like, that's crazy. That's insane. Yeah. This is almost in support of like, hey, here's several years ago, General Mills tried this and they actually had to turn it back because people got mad because the colors weren't bright enough. They sound retarded to me. Yeah. I don't know what, like, that sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, did we listen to the drunk hicks that were drinking beers while driving when they were like, this is taking away our freedom? No, we didn't.
No.
We said you can't drink and drive anymore.
And I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. Who do we think are the people saying like they're getting rid of the color of my food? I don't think it's liberals actually.
Black people?
No. I think
yeah,
it's
no.
probably like
Yeah, no, it's definitely
it's probably like conservative like
it's
Southerners.
Fat shits. Fat sits.
Fat shits. You gotta call them just fat shits. They're fat shits.
It definitely is like redneck probably conservative people. Yeah,
they're getting rid. My Twizzlers ain't red enough. Now they're all pinkish.
and that's another thing too. It's like, okay, how many liberals are eating Trix? You guys shop at freaking Whole Foods.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about? Why are you mad about this?
Why are you mad about this? Here's the thing.
You don't eat Trix. You don't eat Mars bars.
This could be a positive thing. They could have written this whole thing as, "Hey, RFK Jr.
We're making life less fun.
They're gonna piss off a bunch of redneck conservatives." Don't you like RFK Jr.
Isn't that
now?
a good thing? Isn't that enticing?
But now they're kind of saying like it's a bad idea because some of those guys miss their colors. It's very weird. The Trix flap set the tone. So when Kellogg later dyed Fruit Loops with am I sharing my screen here?
No.
Sorry. I'll share it again. There we go.
Oh, mac and cheese. I hope that's not artificially colored.
The Trix flip set the tone. So when Kellogg later dyed Fruit Loops with spices and juices, it did so in Canada, but not the U.S. Mars phased out artificial colors and M&Ms in Europe, but not the U.S. The all-American neon yellow Kraft mac and cheese removed synthetic dyes stealthily, boasting in an ad campaign that neither moms nor kids nor anyone else noticed. Okay. So there's an example of a company that it didn't really matter.
Go Kraft.
Go Kraft.
Nobody went to the Wall Street Journal on that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know Mars was M&Ms. I guess they do have Mars bars in the store.
At Eckerd's, damn it. Is love of bright foods nature or nurture?
I think it's autism.
Oh my gosh. Are they going to try and say...
Food dyeing dates back centuries. Think dairy farmers adding spices to cheese to turn it more yellow. In the U.S., railroads and the spread of processed foods made a big impact, says food historian
AI
Hisano. They just asked an AI.
Yeah.
Hey, AI, can you make me a justification for this?
I need you to be a food historian.
When Florida farmers had to compete with California farmers, they started dyeing their oranges to look more orange. When butter had to compete with margarine, its yellow color got a boost to appear richer. Whether I don't eat maybe I'm crazy, but I don't look at my butter and the more yellow it is, I go like, yeah, that's better.
Yeah. The only colors I see that I like are like the greenish, brownish, moldish kind of ones.
Mold butter?
Moldy food is good for you.
My granddad used to literally get a block of cheese. He'd put it in the fridge and he'd wait until it started getting moldy and then he would eat it. And he said it tasted way better that way.
It's sharper. It's sharper for your systems.
And he's dead. So
died from a block of cheese. Just like in Skyrim.
Let's see here. Let's switch back over.
Well, cheese is literally a fungus.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Wait, is it
No,
not?
it's not.
It's a culture, right?
I guess is it a fungus, Lauren?
No, it's not a fungus.
But it's a mold.
Well, yeah.
Right?
It's a mold, isn't it?
Isn't it something? It's fermented?
It's milk.
It's fermented,
Dairy.
yes.
Is there yeast involved?
No yeast is involved. Look of how cheese is made.
No.
You're right here.
No.
You could go. You have the whole internet's worth of information on how cheeses are made, and we could look into this.
We're reading NPR right now. Okay, we'll look up how cheeses are made. Give me 1 second. I'll pull it up. Let's see.
Man, this is all the more reason to start a PBR.
Maybe you should watch the For Kids version.
How cheese is made. What's the For Kids version?
I don't know. I just saw it in the search bar populated how cheese is made for kids.
Well, let's watch the kids one. Let's find out. If it has music, though, I can't play it. So, sorry. I'm just learning how to do this well. Let's see. Share this tab and say, Glenn, get the fuck down, you little cat. I'll come running at you.
Now,
And you're
imagine,
not,
dude.
and you're not gonna
Imagine.
scratch me. You go. You're gonna knock that. You're gonna knock the light over.
But it's like
Imagine he
it's like you
attacked you
take
right
the
now, dude.
milk and then over time you separate the curds and the whey and then eventually it becomes
Today on
cheese.
Ever Wonder, we're at Calkins Creamery, a
We're
dairy
at
farm
Calkins Creamery today at Ever Wonder.
that makes
Look at how those
cheese.
cows walking a line.
Emily and Maggie are going to show us their process. There are many different types of cheese, but the first step
There's
You
so
know that this
many
is
types
this is
of cheese,
this
and
is
I
an
can
autistic
name them
girl like Lauren. This
all.
is 100%. There are so many different types of cheese.
There's cheddar and Gouda and feta and Parmesan.
I can
and
name every cheese of
Munster
every
and
country.
Swiss.
Lauren is doing actually a pretty good job of naming all the cheeses.
I know,
Trying,
she kept
trying to act
going
like she's
for
making fun of this
so
person.
long. And Munster and
and
Yeah,
mozzarella
Munster.
and provolone and cotija.
Like I was gonna do the same bit, but I would like run out after like 3, like cheddar, Swiss, American, Kraft,
Crab, that's a cheese.
crab cheese.
dick cheese. All right, here. Here's more of how cheese is made.
step is always milking the cow. The milk is stirred in the pasteurizer,
The milk?
which heats up and kills off bacteria that naturally lives in the milk. Starter cultures and rennet are added, which helps to make the milk curd and stick together.
Did I say cultures
You
or
said
did I
cultures. You said cultures.
not? And that helps it curd.
Yeah.
I guess in a way you could say these people are colonizing.
After stirring and resting,
White
the cheese
colonization
becomes
wins
wobbly,
again.
which means it's
Wait, say that again.
White colonization wins again.
almost ready.
Ooh,
After
that's
it
cool.
becomes
I
more
would like
solid,
doing
they
that.
divide the cheese up.
I'd
Okay.
really like doing that actually.
Back on it.
Yeah. That looks like fun.
First, we do a little finger test.
First, you gotta tap it. Then you gotta jiggle it,
First, you gotta smack it.
bop it.
into small squares.
Yeah, I would just, pull it, jiggle it, culture it, colonize it.
That looks like cottage cheese.
The extra liquid from the cheese, called whey, is drained out, and the cheese
Oh,
is
who
stirred
said
again.
separate the curds and the whey? Who
Oh,
said it? I
don't-
said it.
I didn't hear you
Wow.
say that.
I said it.
I don't remember.
Roll back the tape.
I can't
Oh, I thought you were
rewind on
making
here.
a joke
Yeah, I don't remember hearing that at all.
about
To
like
be
the
honest.
curd.
I said it.
Curds and whey.
Roll back the tape.
More like curds and gay.
After it's completely drained, it's divided and then hooped, which is when they put it in different containers.
That's broccoli.
It does
It
look
looks like
broccoli.
popcorn.
With that,
No, it looks like
Cheese
broccoli.
is wrapped up in a cheesecloth.
No,
and then pressed.
it's Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
We're so dumb.
which gets rid of the excess moisture and forms the shape of the cheese.
Look at
So that
block.
one big cheese was made from taking a bunch of smaller cheese and putting them together.
See, you learn something new every day.
On Working Crass, you always learn something. We should call this episode Working Class.
We should call this Working Cheese. Working Cheese Podcast.
I still want to call it Roop Puncher. No, I'm just playing. Well, that's how cheese is made. I'm not gonna keep. I mean, unless there was more to it.
I think we got the gist.
I think we got the Swiss.
The Swiss. Oh, that's good.
No, it wasn't. That was not good. That was not good at all.
As a cheese lover, I liked it.
All right, let's finish up figuring out about the bright colors in the foods, though. Okay, and it's just static, and it's just static, and it's just static, and it's still just static.
That's the cosmic microwave background you're seeing right now.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, like it's actually true. So like on those old TVs where like you'd turn to a random channel that didn't have anything coming, like a signal for it,
Yep.
and it'd just be static. That static is actually the cosmic microwave background.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
radiation from the universe.
Wow.
Interesting. Well, and now it's part of our show.
Yep.
All right. The introduction of color advertising and of the modern supermarket began to train the American shopper what to expect, says Hisano, the AI machine that wrote all of this, author of Visualizing Taste, How Business Changed the Look of What You Eat. Marketing and also eating processed foods regularly educates consumers how food should look. I thought that this was all like the capitalism that they hated.
Yeah.
This is all like just describing how like
It's all part of the vibe shift, Josh.
The vibe
all
shift.
part of the vibe shift.
We like capitalism now. Childhood snacks in particular form lifelong habits. Like that's
Have
a
they
good
literally said nothing about the poor health effects of these things
thing.
yet?
Not a single word about the poor health that
Not
or,
yet.
or
Oh,
the
these
poor health
poor
effects.
companies.
We're 6 slides
while
in.
we
and
poison our children.
It's actually, Byron, it's saying that childhood snacks in particular form lifelong habits. Like it's good that the
Yeah.
bright colors get children addicted to these. And so
Yeah.
if we get rid of the bright colors, our kids might not be addicted to these dyes.
yeah,
anymore.
habits is just a nicer way to say cancer.
It's a great habit for kids to like tricks. No, listen. If you're someone watching this and you're kind of like, this is crazy that people like that we're taking away these artificial dyes and sweeteners. Do you want your kid to look like me? Do you want your kid to act like me? Because that's what happens when you have a kid that eats sweets and Twizzlers all dang day. You end up with me all ding dang day. You end up with a guy like me who talks like this, who plays around with raccoons and wants to get rabies. That wants to run at bears, crap me on the ground.
Byron,
That's
you
what you
should
get.
you should do a PSA. We should film like a PSA. You know, like those smoking PSAs where it's like the people with like the like the voice box replacements because they smoked so much and got emphysema. We should do one for this.
Yeah,
Nah.
I heard that meow.
That was Glenn agreeing.
Glenn's like, yeah.
Yeah, we should do it. That's funny. You heard him. Childhood snacks in particular form lifelong habits, and children are famously fond of brightly colored things. Recent research by Thomas Gilligan with the Center for Science in the Public Interest and other scientists found synthetic food dyes in nearly 20% of packaged food and drinks sold in the U.S., especially those marketed to children. And that's good.
That's a good thing.
Over time, between natural instincts and nurture by marketing, data shows that people do eat with their eyes first, and colors change how we evaluate
No,
taste.
they don't.
They eat.
We do not eat with our eyes first.
We eat with our mouth.
I'm going to start taking fries and
NPR said we eat with our eyes.
I'm just trying to eat a healthy meal.
You're eating a French fry. Oh my god.
Do you guys like to smell things before you eat them?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, I mean, yeah, it depends on what I'm eating. Like this pizza smells great like if you smell like somebody brings in like hot pizza, and just the smell of pizza, you're like, oh, the Italian garlic and like sauce and cheese, that's a great smell. And
Sure.
I think
But like
but-
if it's something new that you've never had before, do you like give it a little whiff just to check it out before you
I
eat
usually look at. I'm more visual. I eat with my eyes.
Yeah, you eat with your eyes.
first.
I usually look and see, does it have bright colors?
Laura, are
or
you supposed to say we eat with our nose first? Because that would be a lot harder.
Well, no,
That'd
I
be easier
I-
than eating
I'm-
with your eyes. I'll tell you that.
Well, I kind of
You
like
could
I
get
look
it
and
down
I
into your
sniff and
stomach from your nose. It just would not be fun.
Like a string cheese, you like push it up there.
Like Steve-O.
Let's see here. Over time, between natural instincts and nurture by marketing, data shows people do eat with their eyes first, and colors change how we evaluate taste before ever taking a bite or a sip.
yeah, I look at a Gatorade and I go, that'll taste blue.
No dusty dullness. When Nick Scheidler, who leads product development at Walmart's Sam's Club, began testing natural dyes in snacks and sweets, he and his team turned to some of the tried and true options. Turmeric makes things yellow, beets produce red, a seed called annatto can give orange, blue can come from spirulina, an algae, but adding savory tasting dyes to treats like cakes or candies often requires masking their flavors with sweeteners or other new ingredients.
This is like a project that I did for my 4th grade history assignment, where we had to we had to showcase an aspect of Native American culture, and so I decided to do how they use different natural products to dye cloth. And I had a whole bunch of homemade dyes in my backyard out of all sorts of things. Smelled terrible, I will say that.
That's the most autistic thing I've ever seen you do.
I
Talk
had a bunch
about
of
one of
homemade
your
dyes.
projects from 4th grade.
I had
in detail.
homemade dyes, and
This
then I made
reminds
them.
me of a project I did in 4th grade where I made a diorama of all the different dyes. And I tried
Pumpkins make things orange.
No, but I did use onion juice on one of them for the dyes. Oh, it smelled bad.
She eats with her nose.
Yeah. I eat with my ears.
You like put your ear to the ground like you're listening for the Riders of Rohan.
I'm just eating my grass.
All right, this seems to be like what their point is here. Is the fuss really worth it? Still, in what seems like a new turning point on synthetic dyes and the American zeitgeist. The irony is that without vivid color, many snacks and cereals look faded and, well, obviously processed. Sports drinks can look murky and dusty, and as long as rival options look as brightly colored as ever, many food makers aren't willing to be the first to go dull. So is it really worth it to remove all of these food dyes without a single mention of any of the negative effects that the dyes have or why they want to remove the dyes? Not a single mention.
That
Just
is
the
insane.
negative effect that it's not as brightly colored anymore.
I think this is good journalism. This is good journalism, Joshua.
haven't
I
finished it.
love
There's one
this
more
line
slide.
here too, where it's like they look faded and, well, obviously processed. Are you freaking kidding me? I'll tell you what looks obviously processed. A
That's
dang
like super
Kool-Aid.
bright. Yeah. The
Campbell's.
Campbell's. Well, so, and so they're arguing that without artificial coloring, the food looks more processed.
Yeah, I want it to look vibrant and bright, just like it does in the Gatorade lakes in the wild.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just like it grows off the cookie tree, I want my cookies to be bright and vibrant, like just the way that God intended them to be off the cookie bush. Let's see what this is the last slide. As of June, Sam's Club was 96% of the way to its goal of ridding its food of artificial colors and other ingredients. Scheidler expects to hit the end of the year deadline. Along the way, his team has run a regular survey of shoppers on updated ingredients, and their comments are unwavering. Color and appearance are still very important parts of what they're searching for in a product, he says. Well, who gives a shit? Take it out of the food.
Yeah. That's just incredible.
Yeah.
That is incredible that's their take.
But also a trend that a lot of companies have paid attention to over the years is the fact that people have gotten more health conscious over time. So who's to say that they take it out and they won't get a whole bunch of new consumers who want healthier products?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, maybe these liberals shopping at Whole Foods might be like, I want to spend a little bit less and get a nice little box of tricks that's naturally flavored.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I mean, when they feel better and when they're healthier and when they're more active, they, maybe they'll notice that the world is actually pretty colorful because they'll leave their fucking couch for once.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll
Wow.
notice how bright and colorful the sky and the grass are instead of their television.
And their
Wow, that
tricks.
tree looks really green.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to eat it.
They try to. The sky is so vivid. How can I eat it?
Yummy.
Blinking your eyes. They say we eat with our eyes, but I'm still hungry. That totally would be it. Is they would notice the bright colors in nature and just keep eating. Colors. Wow, that's nuts. Well, I say we bring us to our end here, and Lauren, I'll ask you first. What did you learn today?
I learned how cheese was made.
You knew how cheese was made. There's no
But
way.
it
There's actually
confirmed.
no way in living hell that you didn't know every fucking step how cheese was made. As a matter of fact, you probably watched that video going, well, they actually skipped a step because between this one and this one, they actually have to mix the cultures with some kind of salt because it'll actually, yeah. There's
You call
no-
this the kids' version, and you're not even going to properly educate them? In 4th grade, I did a project where we were testing all a bunch of different cheeses and their cultures and their colonization. And you separate the whey from the chaff. or
All right,
whatever.
fine. The truth is, I might have known how cheese was made, but I didn't want to be wrong in public.
But you lied about what you learned today. You did not learn how to make cheese.
I learned that I knew it all along.
All right, Byron, what did you learn?
I learned that NPR is not government propaganda.
It's not. That's correct.
It's actually kind of independent, which is interesting, though not a good thing. It's weird because you would think that I've always thought NPR was just government propaganda, but I guess it's establishment propaganda.
I would say corporate interest propaganda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's anti-Trump,
Yeah.
anti-MAGA propaganda. So anything that comes out of that administration, NPR will say the opposite is true.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say I was reading their article and it tasted bad.
The colors were dull.
And dusty.
Dusty. Made it look processed.
Also, what's so bad about Dusty? That's a great name, powerful name. I love a name like Dusty.
Shit, nothing's wrong with Dusty.
Great name.
Now, what did I learn today? Today, I learned some very useful self-defense technique. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.